Thank you. I think it's time that Rudd changed his view. I think it's time that he stopped advocating war and started advocating peace. I think it's time that this great movement, of which I am but one of the officials of, thousands of officials, that they start turning out in droves for peace and not war. I think the policy of this nation here needs to be turned around, and we need to turn it around in this century and in this decade. We're facing the prospect of massive unemployment. We're facing a prospect where military spending is being increased, and yet we're backing a war and a genocide in another part of the world where we should be backing peace. I will call, as the trade union movement should call, for Israel to immediately withdraw from Palestine, to recognise the borders of Palestine at the 67 at least, if not to go back to 47 and 48. I would call for the right of return. Those things are important because we're talking about basic fundamental human rights. The right to live, the right to farm your own land, the right to go to work in your own country, the right to come home from work peacefully. And the last thing of most important, to render assistance and charity without being murdered. Because we look at the United Nations, they need to stand up and apply sanctions to Israel. The United Nations compound should have been sacrosanct. No apology is good enough. They should not have bombed that compound. They should not have withdrawn the aid from the Gaza. It's an act of war. It's a crime of war. It's designed to starve people. It's designed to terrorise people, and it's state terrorism. It has to be opposed. And we know that more and more people will stand against this. And I'll tell you, yesterday at the vigil, when we were talking to people in the community, they are against this war and they are for Israel to withdraw. So let's get that to happen. Kevin Rudd, if you listen to popular opinion, change yours.
Silence for the people of Gaza.